Hello. Welcome to my neutral cut crease tutorial. I feel like these lips make me look weird. I feel like they make me look bigger, like I've been sucking dick all day, like oh yeah. But maybe that's just me. All product details will be listed down below, so please check that out. Anyways, to the tutorial. Let's actually do this shit. We're gonna prime our eyes with the Soft Ochre MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I am putting this all over my lid and pretty much all the way up to my eyebrow because we're going to be working all the way up to our eyebrows. I am using a G14 brush from Morphe Brushes to just swipe that everywhere. For the actual cut crease, we are going to be using the NYX Cosmetics Micro Brow Pencil. You could use any pencil that you want. I just like to map out kind of where my little crease is going to be with a pencil. So what I did, which I actually learned from the amazing Miss Fame, she's heavenly. Like, she has hands blessed by Jesus, I swear. So a good trick I learned from her is that basically if you don't know exactly where to draw on your crease line, look down at a mirror and you can naturally kind of see where your, like your little socket bone, your brow bone is. So basically you want to keep that crease. You could use that as a nice line to just draw along. Okay, now that that's symmetrical enough, we are going to start shading the little crease. Yay! Going in with this lighter shade, we are going to use this as our transition color. This will transition from the eyeshadow look kind of back into our skin color. I am using a Morphe G27 brush. It's part of the amazing Gunmetal series. Basically what you're going to be doing is taking the pigment all the way down to this line and blending upwards. For even more maximum blending, you could totally take a clean fluffy brush. This is the, what is this? The G17, and blend it even more and do this between every single step. We are going to take this just a little closer to that line, but still blend into that transition color. We're basically going to keep layering on color. Oops, I just kind of, whoops. We're basically just going to be layering on color and darkening it closer to the line as we go. I am now going to be switching from that little fluffy brush to the tiny little angled brush from Morphe. By the time you get down here, you want that to be pretty soft. The closer to the line we get, the smaller and thinner the brush I am going to use. So I'm going to use the Morphe M158 brush. It's a very thin little angled brush. And go right up against that line. And just kind of blend upwards as you go. As you guys can see, the pigmentation of these eyeshadows is insane. I was a little apprehensive when I did start using Morphe products just because they were so inexpensive, and I started using them pretty early in my makeup journey, and so I didn't really know quite how the pigmentation would be. I'd heard a lot about them and I'd seen a lot about them, so I thought I'd give them a whirl, and I instantly fell in love because basically what Morphe does is they provide really high quality product for very inexpensive prices, which I can really appreciate, So if you are interested in trying out any of these Morphe products, I do have a 10% off code. It's Jordan Hanz, so check that out, bro. I'm going to use that fluffy brush to blend everything out real nice. I'm going to take a little bit of that lightest color and just go right under my eyebrow, just to lighten up any blending that I went a little too ham on. As just a little bit of a final touch on this crease, cut crease, I just took a little bit of Fix Plus and the same little angled brush and the black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to draw a very, very fine line and just gently blend it along. Wetting the black eyeshadow will just make it a little more intense. Whoops, I kind of fucked up right there. Yes, I did. Whatever. Just feel like it's not black enough. It just doesn't have enough black going on in it. Because you know what they say. Once you go black, you gonna need a wheelchair. Hopefully, you guys that like white chicks and have seen it got that reference. It's from that movie. Funny movie. I actually think I believe that quote though. Have you seen Terry Crews? He's insanely large. He's a big old sexy man. I don't think I could handle that. I think I'd need a wheelchair. It'd be like, it wouldn't go. We wouldn't be compatible. Oh God, wheelchair. Now to clean up the line a little bit, and we are doing so with that same little angled brush, the M158 from Morphe, and the same paint pot we used earlier. Make sure to keep looking back at your other eye so that they make sense, they're symmetrical, or else you will not be a happy camper. Man, I hope it's around the same shape. I'm just gonna say a little prayer for me. Gotta have my coffee. I saw your judging eyes. Judging my nail polish. Don't judge how bad they are. Ooh, I had coffee on them. I'm not good at painting nails, okay? But I wanted to be cute for you guys. So I'm gonna add a little bit more black. This is for you, Terry Crews. You sexy son of a bitch. I have to have more black in my life. Okay, I'm gonna blend this really quick because that shit looked messy and I don't want that in my life. I am going to pack on some color on my lid using the Morphe G10 brush. And I'm going to just re-put on that light color all over, all the way up to that line. Be careful not to get it on the line at all, or else you're gonna have to fix it again. Now using some of this orange shade in the fancy G27 brush from Morphe, I am going to pretty much do a little bit of a halo eye, but not really. I'm just going to put this color a little bit on the outer and inner corners. We want some more dimension up in this bitch. So this is the M443 brush. I ain't gonna fuck around with this. I'm gonna be using the Melt Dark Matter eyeshadow. It's the blackest thing of my life. And I am just going to wet it with a little bit of Fix Plus and use this brush to really just get right up against that line. I am going to add in some Shimma from Makeup Geek. Then on top of the orange for a little bit of shimmer, I am adding in, whoa, what color was that? I'm adding in Purely Naked from Makeup Geek Cosmetics. Kind of surprised me there for a moment. I am going to be using the Dark Matter eyeshadow stack and wetting my little MAC 210 brush with Fix Plus, and then using this as eyeliner. Now for the little wing, usually I go really ham on the wings, as you guys know, but I do want to do just kind of a smaller one. So I've been trying to master the smaller wing, because now I'm like so used to drawing big ones that when I try to draw small ones, it's like, oh, this was supposed to be small? What happened? I went ahead and popped on some lashes off camera. These are the Lash Out Loud from Voss on top, and on bottom it's, what is it? I need to see. Precious? No. Darling. Darling from House of Lashes. Lastly, for the eyes, I am going to add in just a little bit of white on the waterline, and then I am going to pack Shimma Shimma all over it. The Makeup Geek eyeshadow we used in the center of the eye earlier. And now the eyes are all finished. So we're going to move on to the blush and lips. So I kind of want to do the lips right now. I'm using 714 from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I am going to be using Bound from ColourPop Cosmetics. Damn, these are neon. Just gonna start lining my lips and kind of just blend. Oh god, I can't talk while I do this. I'm just gonna line my lips and start kind of blending in with the pencil as I go. We're going to use this color right here from the Morphe blush palette. This is actually the 10B, I believe, yes. So we're just going to put those on the apples of our cheeks. Okay, I am a rosy motherfucker right now. And that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have such a problem with moving my arms when I'm talking. I like to talk with my hands. Okay, so have a good day. Bye.